Hello, CraftingMantis here, and welcome back to another episode on the Diamond Society server. Now, I've been busy, like I usually am, but hey, it works. So I have continued. I don't think I had these bridges in the last episode, but we have made a path come through here. So it comes down here, over the bridge, around here, and then it goes over this bridge. And then goes to the temple. Now, there's going to be more paths and stuff like that. This is one of the things that I've been working on kind of off camera is terraforming, putting in paths, basically getting the area ready for buildings. Now, one of the things that I am super happy about is this right here. This has had a huge transformation, and I definitely have to thank Angel for coming over here and helping me out and kind of giving me a start. He was the one that kind of did this arch here and gave me some pointers as to terraforming and stuff like that. I ended up doing this here to kind of build it up. Now, there is still a lot of stuff to do in here. We've got this big old open space here. And then if you guys remember, my tunnel used to be right here, but it's not anymore. You now have to come over here. So you enter down here. That'll end up getting fixed at some point as soon as I finish this area here, because this is going to be where like animals and stuff are stored. So once I'm able to get like a polar bear and stuff like that, we can put that in here, and then I can end up incorporating the tunnel a little bit better. But the gladiators would end up coming up here. They come up here in a boat. They'd disembark, and then they'd end up going through the tunnel and into whichever section that they're going to go to. So, definitely super happy with the way that this came out. Now, it's just a matter of, finishing the inside and stuff. And biggest thing is just trying to figure out what the function of that area is, and then I'll be able to kind of get a better idea of the shape it's supposed to be. Now, if you guys might have also noticed, this is green. One of the things that I have been working on has been reclaiming this desert. Granted, Athais is super happy because he's been getting all kinds of sand and sandstone and stuff like that. So this has been a pain. Let me get someplace safe, and then I will bring my camera account on, and I can kind of show you guys what it is I have been doing. Alright, so as you can see, we've already got all of this area reclaimed. So basically, wherever there's no grass, because if you look over there, you have all the grass and stuff. All of this I have already reclaimed. So this was all desert. Now, I've started some like over here, but the goal is to basically connect up the savanna over here with the plains over here. And so we've got all this space over here, and then this desert comes over here. Now, this is desert hills. So we had a slight problem that there were 1, 2, 3 hills that we kind of had to deal with. So I brought my beacon over here. I took those down. And so it's just a matter of fixing the terrain and stuff like that. Now here, this little divot here, this is actually going to be a lake. And then I've already started, this little river type thing here. There's still a lot of work to be done here. But this comes down and it enters into this main river here. In fact, I think, yeah, I need to make that a bit smaller. Yeah, that needs to be smaller. But I do like how this one kind of turned out. I mean, it could probably be a block smaller, but I think it works. So it's going to come into this little, this little pond here. Might end up expanding that out. But the biggest one is this over here. And then I also need to figure out what to do with the lava. I might just cover that up. Kind of make a continuous thing. But the reclamation project is going to end up coming all the way over here. So we're going to be connecting up with the swamp, the birch forest, and the plains, which will give plenty of room for people to kind of come over here and build, build things. Now, this area here, this is primarily going to be farms. Now, in ancient Greece, the primary agricultural products were barley, grapes, and olives. There we go. So I figured in this area here, this is kind of where we would have the barley and the vineyards. So basically wheat fields and vineyards. And then some smaller villas and stuff like that. And then over here, I'm going to have to continue the reclamation project because a desert pops in. So this will be a smaller reclamation project. But I am going to claim this section over here. So basically connect up these two sections of the savanna. So we have a lot more space because over here, this is where the city is going to be. And then over here, there's going to be some docks. And then possibly a lighthouse. I don't know if I'll use one of these pre-existing islands. Or if I'm going to kind of make my own island a little bit further out. If I did build a lighthouse here, it would be this island here, which is kind of split in two between the grass and the sand. And then open this up some so, ships and stuff could actually get into this little area. But this was a perfect little area for ships to kind of come in. There is this entrance here. So what I might do is I might thicken this up and actually create like a sandbar and then have two entrances, one here and then one over there. So definitely still a lot of work to do. But those are plans for the future. Today, we are actually going to get started on the first build up here on the Acropolis. Now, the Acropolis was the final fighting point for a city. I'm actually kind of glad that I'm on my camera account. You can see the glowing paths. But it was the final point where, they could stand and fight. So we need to create a choke point. And that is what's going to be right around here. Now, in everyday life, it would just be a way for, people to get up into the actual Acropolis. But it would make it, if there was actually invaders and stuff like that, it would make it a lot easier because there's only 5 blocks. They're not going to be able to get anywhere else except up there. And so just a few men would be able to defend off hordes. So that is what we are going to be working on today. So let me get my other account back on and let's get started. Well, now we're on the Acropolis. So I've gone ahead and kind of laid out, well, I apparently forgot one thing. Okay, that's next to the stairs. Kind of laid out what is going to be going on with this. Now, if you guys remember, this just had two little steps that had gone up here. And this right here, these are actually going to go away. Yeah, and then, okay, yep. So it's just these parts here that are going to go away. This white concrete, that is what is actually going to be the walls of this little entrance spot. And so you're going to come up, and then it's going to have the typical A-frame roof that you definitely see. It's the same one that I ended up using in the temple that's over there. One of the reasons why I was like, do you know what? I'm not going to build on camera. You guys have already seen one of those buildings, and it's not, nothing super, super exciting. But I did want to show you guys the tree that I had designed. So if we come over here, like so. Now, these are cottonwood trees. And if you see any paintings or anything like that of ancient Greek or ancient Greco-roman times, I guess we could call it. These are definitely prevalent. That, and I think it's the cypress trees, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And then to make 20. So from here, we want to come down to like so. If we can reach. Sweet. All right, one more side. Aww. I can't. There we go. There we go. All right, I guess we're gonna have to jump down. I don't think I have any. Well, I guess I could use these as pillar blocks. And then plus the sun's starting to go down. Anyways, ow. So let's go ahead and go up. So we got the very top is a 2. The next one down is a 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. Apparently I can't place it. Oh well. All right, let's come down here. So 7, 8, 9. Okay, and then a 2. So let's go ahead and pop down here. That way we can sleep. And then hopefully Dubs can sleep as well. We'll see. We can sit there and look at the base of the tree. Woohoo! That's all right. So he might be still stuck down in the ravine. But, you know, might not be able to sleep. But that is okay. We will do the sleeping for everyone. Granted, it's just me and Dubs on right now. So that is all right. So almost there, almost there. I see the moon. It's going down. It's going down. Hopefully we don't get eaten. All right. It looks like we're good. Sweet. All right. So that kind of gives you an idea of what the shape is going to look like. So let's get up here. We can go ahead and do this one. See how far we can reach up. All right. I can't reach. There we go. All right, so, and then pillar up again. Now, with these trees, these are relatively simple trees. I was looking at it, and I was looking, you know, all kinds of, you know, try to find some kind of complicated tree or something like that. But a lot of the trees were relatively simple. Though I did, and that's one thing that I didn't show you guys when I was in the camera count. I actually have a spot that I want to build an olive grove in. It's you know, it's a small area. In fact, can we, okay, it's on the other side over there. So in fact, we'll take a break from the tree. I know I'm a little distracted. But I want to show you guys this because, you know, kind of give you guys an idea of what is going to be going on. There it is. Okay. So this little area here, I actually want to turn into an olive grove because the original plan was to expand that way into the birch forest and stuff like that. But just outside of render distance, there's a gargantuan pyramid. So it's a lot easier for me to move my stuff than to move the pyramid. So, and plus I didn't exactly put any signs up or anything like that saying, hey, I'm gonna build here. But that is all right. I think the pyramids are a lot cooler over there anyways. But we can put the olive grove over there as kind of, you know, an outcropping of the, you know, of the city. Of course, I can't reach that high, but that is all right. We'll just do that. So yeah, definitely super happy with how these trees turned out when I was messing around with them in creative. All right, so we just got one more side to do, and then I can show you guys the tree. And then what I will do is I will go ahead and finish off the other trees, as well as the little building. So get those all finished up and then show you guys. And of course, now I do that and I can't really reach over here. All right, there we go. Doop, 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 doop. Okay, we should be able to reach. There we go. And I was going to say, please tell me I didn't. Oh, don't run out of leaves. Like, luckily I had a little bit of a stash of leaves, but it looks like I am going to have to, yeah, because these were all leaves. So that was 4, 5, 6. 6 stacks. I have 2 left. So it took 2 stacks. So this is only going to be enough to make 2 more trees. So I'm going to need to get more. But that is a tree. Now, that one and the one behind it are both going to be the 20 tall. And then this one and that one, I think I'm going to do 16 or 18 or both. Haven't quite decided yet. But yeah, so that's going to kind of line the path as you're coming up. And then you'll end up seeing the little building here, and then you enter into the Acropolis. So let me gather some more leaves and get started on the building, and I will be right back with you guys. Alright, so I am done. Yay! Alright, so like I said before, this the trees kind of line up and kind of give a path, up into this area. Now, the trees, like these ones here, these kind of create a line, a diagonal line. So I'm not 100% sure if I want to keep those how they are. But on this side, you can definitely see that there's, the variable heights. But the biggest thing is this right here. So this is, this would be their choke point. And definitely very happy with the way this is ended coming out. Now, it has this tiered roof here. One of the things, a lot of the pictures that I had seen in, like about the Acropolis and stuff like that, it has this tiered building because it was going up a slope. So this is this is going up only a slight slope, but it works. Now, I use the light blue concrete instead of the cyan, which is what I originally was planning on doing in this area, because it was like cyan and orange and, black and white and, things like that. But the cyan was a little bit too intense. And the light blue definitely matches the diamond accents that we do have around. So we will be going with light blue. But if we come in here, we have, just a few accents and stuff like that. We've got the white concrete with the pillar blocks, the chiseled, the pillar blocks on their sides. And then once we get sea lanterns, I'm going to be putting some sea lanterns up here with some iron trap doors. But for now, we're just going to have to deal with the torches. That way, nothing can spawn on there. Now, if we come over here, we can see what I did on the outside. Got some bushes because this is a lot of concrete, and if I just left this, it would look really dull. So the bushes kind of give a little bit of life, and we got different bushes over here. So definitely super happy with the way that this came out. There's still a lot of detail and stuff like that to do. I'll probably end up adding like some bushes down here. Maybe a couple benches or something. And then of course, the actual path up here. In fact, I would end up basically making the path blocks go all the way over here. And then we'll have to probably fix that. I'll probably put some stone. But that actually doesn't look too bad. Oh, and of course, we've got grass under there. So yeah, so that's going to end up having to get changed. But bring the path blocks all the way across. This is definitely, this would be manicured and taken care of and stuff. So a straight path would kind of be expected here. But definitely happy with the way that this came out. But unfortunately, this is all the time I have for this episode. So I definitely hope that you guys liked this episode. If you did, definitely hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed, please do so. It's definitely greatly appreciated. And then hit that notification bell, and it'll let you know when I put out additional content. But for now, I'm going to call it, and I will see you guys in the next episode.